Hey, so the next thing I thought I'd look at in the fruits of the Spirit is faithfulness. And it's such an interesting thing. My parents came to visit last week to see Hannah, who was our little baby, 6 weeks old at the time. And just an offhanded thing, my parents have been together for so long, and my mom said, yeah, you know, next spring we'll be together for 42 years. 42 years, amazing. My wife and I are almost together for 7. And the thing that's amazing is, with my wife and I, or with my parents, particularly in the example of my parents, I thought, wow, I know that neither one of them is perfect, especially as I've gotten older. They're wonderful people, but neither one of them is a perfect person. And I just became aware of how much you need to have God in your relationship for a married couple to stay together for that long. And certainly the fruit of the Spirit of faithfulness. 2 other examples, and why this is so important, and why the fruits of the Spirit are so important. I was at a Christmas party last year and met a man, friend of the family's uncle, who had worked at the same company for 41 years. 41 years. Now to me, you could say, hey, yeah, he got a paycheck, you know, he got some retirement, all sorts of stuff. But doesn't there have to be some element of faithfulness to allow one to love their job enough, or just get up every day and do the same thing year after year after year? I think it's got to be there. The last example is a pastor guy in town named John, and he's been real encouraging to me. He's a guy who has really had a couple of different really fruit-bearing and tremendous ministries in Greensboro, and has been kind enough to spend time with me, and so is one of his associates. And over breakfast he said, I just came back from my Bible group. And he does a Bible group in front of a lot of guys. And I've always been very thankful that that exists here in Greensboro. And he said, we're walking through the whole Bible. I said, how long is that going to take you? He said, we're in our 3rd year. 3rd year? 3 years with one group of guys looking at the Bible? 3 years, week after week after week, getting up and sharing that with guys? Certainly there's an element of faithfulness in that man's life. Again, the fruits of the Spirit in Galatians, I can't stress enough how important I think they are. I can't stress enough how if you're seeking a relationship with God, you should get in the Word and pray to the Holy Spirit to guide you